Hello! It's been a minute since I have gone live and done any kind of makeup tutorial. So I thought that I would just bring you guys along today as I'm getting ready, and maybe there might be a thing or two that would be helpful, starting with my primer, my foundation primer. I always put this on first because it fills in every little crack, crevice, pore, just brings everything all to one smooth surface before you get started. Anyway, I thought that there might be some things that you could learn today as you're watching. So I'm going to try a little technique that I've seen lately on different YouTube videos and things, both in and out of Mary Kay. Called the cheetah hack. I don't know, you guys. But mainly what you can see that I'm doing for starters is I'm just putting concealer everywhere that I've got a spot. And I've got a lot of spots right now, so thank goodness for concealer. But you just want to come in here with your concealer and put it on spots, but then you also want to put it in strategic places on your face that you're just really wanting to brighten or lighten. And then we're going to come in here with some under eye corrector, which, can you see the difference in those two? This one's more of a peachy tone, and that's what under eye corrector is. The peach balances on the color wheel across from the purple blue shade. So what it does is it really cancels out, neutralizes the blue color of the under eye circles. Then I'm going to take some CC cream. I think this is the right color. And I'm just going to dot it everywhere else that just is regular skin. Oh, I forgot one thing. I do need to come in with some contour. I should have looked at this a little more before I got started, but hey, we're doing this and learning together. This looks hysterical. And I did just go and have my eyebrows tinted, so they look a little weird to me, a little dark, but I think when all's said and done, it's going to be fine. Hold that thought while I run get my contour stick. One moment, please. Talk amongst yourselves. I'll be back momentarily. This is what happens when you don't get everything together before you go live. Okay, so I'm going to take this sculpted stick in, this one's bronze 2. I probably really need the bronze 1, but I'm going to come in on the side of my nose, along my jawline, under my cheekbones there, around the edge of my forehead. Where else? Is that all? I think so. And then I'm even going to come in here with some of our gel cream blush. And then we're going to try this little technique. I don't know how this is going to go. But the whole idea is supposed to be that you start putting all this stuff on, and then you're just really able to kind of blend it in. I think I need more concealer, maybe down here in the middle of my chin. Okay, I don't know. Let's see. So then you just kind of start working all of this stuff in, and I am using what we call a foundation brush right now. Liquid foundation brush. I probably should be trying to use like a blending sponge up in these little inside areas, but I've just been curious about this technique. I see, you know how you see things online, on videos, on TikToks, and you just think, huh, wonder if that really works. Wonder if that would work for me. So I think the idea is just to put the shade, you know, the whole idea with doing makeup in your face, and with it's like art. It has the principles of highlighting and contouring and shading. You want to contour things that you want to push back. You want to highlight things you want to bring forward. So it's all about just playing up your best features and also kind of giving a subtle sculpting to your face that is basically an illusion based on the fact that, you know, we're doing a little bit darker around the edge of our face and the contours of our cheeks and things like that. It just gives your face some shape, some definition. See if I can do this without messing up my new eyebrows. I don't know, I think it's blending pretty good. What do you think? I know this lighting isn't the best. And I'm gonna come back and just dot this cheek color in because it really is pretty. It's subtle, but it just gives you a nice rosy glow. And then I'm going to come over the top of all this with my setting powder anyway, because one, us oily girls just like a matte look. And two, it really does help to just kind of finish everything off with a nice finished airbrushed look. Then I'm looking and see if there's anywhere else that I think I might need a little more. I think I need a little more CC cream right down here. And again, the whole idea of makeup is not always necessarily to cover, although sometimes it is. When I'm having an episode of breakouts, it's definitely for coverage, and aren't we thankful for it then? But it's also to think of it in terms of enhancing your complexion. Okay, now, yeah, I think this is good. I'm just patting and tapping the concealer. All right, then you want to use your finishing spray. Oh, that feels so good. What that does is it just kind of sets everything. It's like hairspray for your makeup. And then we're gonna take, oh, sorry guys, I gotta run grab a big fluffy brush. I didn't have all my stuff together. So sorry. You can tell I'm a little out of practice. Just haven't been doing these as much. I don't know why. If y'all like them and would like to see more, if they're helpful, let me know. Okay, so this is the setting powder. This is what replaced the mineral powder foundation. I wasn't sure about it at first. I kind of panicked when they took away mineral powder foundation, but oh my gosh, I love it. It is really pretty. It's a beautiful finish. It's basically looks the same as mineral powder. It's in the same canister, same shape and look canister. Same price, same everything. But I don't know, it's just new and improved ingredients. And so you notice we no longer put it on with a mineral foundation brush, kabuki brush. Now we do it with a big fluffy brush is what they recommend. You don't have to stipple it in so intently. You're more brushing it. But see what a pretty flawless finish that gives? Isn't that pretty? And then I tell you what I'm going to do as I get up again. I'm going to open up this new limited edition from our holiday collection. It's this darling little set that has one of the little blending sponges, which would have been perfect to get damp and then to help set all that around my eyes. But look, it's got this beautiful little rose gold brush, which is perfect for highlighting. So I'm gonna come in here and grab my glazed highlighter, which is just kind of a peachy tone, shimmery highlighter. And this is perfect. I'm gonna smile. And then I'm just gonna lay that highlighter right there over the top of my cheekbone. And it's just gonna catch the light. I'm gonna put a little bit over each brow bone. I'm gonna put a little bit under my nose, down the center of my face and the center of my chin. Just in those highlighter places that you wanna catch the light. It's so pretty, so subtle, but it does make a difference. Okay, now we're gonna do eyes. And what I'm gonna do with you today, since it's not fall yet, but like we want it to be fall, right? We're yearning for cooler temperatures, at least I am. Now don't get me wrong, I love summer, I love sun, I love being by the pool, I love the warmth and the vitamin D and all the things, but you know, there just comes a point where you're over it, right? And you're just ready for some cooler temperatures, some fall weather. And what I'm doing here is eye primer, okay? Eye primer, you don't put your facial primer on your eyelids, it just goes on your face. But eye primer, you just want to pat it all over the surface of your eyelid. And what it does is it really makes the intensity of your eye colors pop more, and it also makes them waterproof and crease resistant. So we want that when we're working with eye color. Okay, let me dig around here and find the brush that I want to use. Okay, I'm going to do the pumpkin spice look that I posted a couple weeks ago. So what I want to do is take this sweet cream, which is getting kind of low. Let's see if I can do this in the phone. And I've got my mirror down here, but I think I can do both. And I'm just going to do, notice I'm just kind of patting and tapping this sweet cream all over my eyelid. Really just, I'm putting it everywhere. I'm just kind of, I don't know about you, but sometimes my eyelids get a little veiny, you know, they're just kind of discolored. And so I like to put a layer of CC cream first, just to help with evening out the color. And then I do my eyeshadow primer on top of that, which is going to sit right under my eyeshadow and allow it to be crease proof and waterproof and really make the colors pop. But see how it just evens out the color of my eyelids there, and the lightness of it really makes it pop. Then I'm going to take a kind of a slanted brush, and I'm gonna come in here with some of this burnished bronze, which is so pretty. It's just kind of, can y'all see that? It's just kind of like a shimmery warm brown. And I'm just gonna work it just kind of right in here on the outer edge. And I'm just kind of pushing this brush into my eye socket and then working it back around on the corner, almost kind of like in a little C motion right here. Just really working this color just right in there on the outer edge of my eye. Eyeshadow can be intimidating. It can be a little bit overwhelming if you let it, but the thing to remember is it's not tattoo work, it's just makeup. If it doesn't work out, you can always use some eye makeup remover and take it off, right? So don't be afraid of it. Like right now, you're like, what the heck? But hold on, because we're just getting the color deposited on there good. And then what's super important is we are going to take the Mary Kay, if I can find it here. Yeah, the Mary Kay Eye Blending Brush, which is this nice No, that's not it. That's the all over eyeshadow brush. Well, heck, here it is. Here it is, the Mary Kay blending brush, which by the way, you can get half price this month with the purchase of a $50, with any $50 order, you can choose one half price item off the September specials, and this is one of them. So I have this little gadget that you run your brush across and it just kind of cleans it for you. You probably get it on Amazon. And what you want is a nice, clean, fluffy brush. And then you want to come in here with that clean, the point is clean. If you use a dirty brush, then you're just depositing more color that was on that brush. But see the difference? See what blending does? See how blending. The key to eyeshadow is blending. It's all about blending. So yeah, you get your color on there, you place it on there, but then you just want to blend the heck out of that so that it just kind of becomes seamless. Okay, you don't want to see like where one color started and another color stopped. Okay, and then we're going to come back in and clean some of that up in a minute. Then we're going to take some of this Shiny Penny, which is the fun color for the fall, pumpkin spice. Oh, great. I got makeup on my boob, of course. The Shiny Penny, it's kind of a pumpkin color, okay? And we're gonna pick some of that up on our brush. We're gonna tap it up, and then we're just gonna kind of go over what we just did and even bring it down onto the lid. Just almost like a wash. A wash of Shiny Penny, okay? Because that's what's gonna give us that yummy, warm vibe, but it's not too much, just a little bit, okay? See how pretty that is? Then we're going to come into our inner corner with this. You can either use like crystalline or moonstone, any of those shimmery white colors. And I like to pick that up and just boop it right there in the inner corner of the tear duct. Sometimes I just kind of go in a circle like that. Okay, now we're gonna blend that out. Don't panic. Boop, boop. We're just depositing some of that nice color. Then we're gonna come back with our blending brush after we clean it. And we're just gonna blend that all in, okay? Okay, pretty. Then we're going to do underneath. So I've got a brush that kind of has a straight edge. You can use this one, Mary Kay one as well. And I'm gonna grab some of that Shiny Penny and I'm gonna run it underneath the middle of my eye. And then I'm gonna grab some of the burnished bronze and just do it under the outer edge of the eye. So now what you've got, instead of eyeliner down here, it's a more natural look. You've got like a gradiated color. You've got the burnished bronze and the Shiny Penny, and then you've got that crystalline or moonstone on the inside. And that's what gives you just kind of a more delicate under eye look than a harsh eyeliner. Then I am gonna take some deep brown and I'm gonna gently pull my eye taut a little bit, and I'm just really gonna follow along the base here of my lashes. It doesn't have to be perfect because this is not, okay, but I'm gonna get it as close as I can to the lash line. And again, doesn't have to be perfect because then we're gonna come back with our blending, our, what do you call it, smudger brush. And you're gonna come back in and you're just gonna smudge that, okay? You're just gonna smudge it. You're just gonna kind of soften it up. So it's not a harsh line. It's just kind of a smudge of dark. That really, what that does is makes your lashes seem so much thicker. Then, if I had my lash curler over here, I would curl my lashes. I don't, I forgot it, and I'm not gonna get up again. So just pretend like I curled my lashes. And then we're gonna take some of this Fanorama mascara and we're going to start at the base. And I like to hold this up a little bit and really get up underneath there. You're almost doing kind of like a tight line under the lashes. Now redip it again. Remember, don't pump, because pumping just pumps air into the tube and that dries out your mascara. You want to twist it, but I can tell this one's getting low. And you want to, just for hygiene's sake, you want to replace your mascara every 3 months. Because after about 3 months, it can begin to grow bacteria inside that can be really unhealthy for your eye area. So when it's been, I love that, see the end of this brush, how it has just little bristles. That allows you to just really get in here under this lower lash area and just barely touch on these lower lashes. Anyway, back to changing out your mascara every 3 months. You don't want to get an eye infection. I've had that before and it's nasty and uncomfortable and not good for you. So anytime you're dealing with eye makeup, or if you ever, here's another tip, if you ever like get a sty, Abby, my daughter, had one recently and she's like, I need all new eye makeup. And yeah, you do, because I'm gonna come back and do a second layer on top. Once you've had a sty and then you've used that eye makeup, then all of that is now contaminated and it can't really heal. Hers was just coming back and coming back because she kept reusing the same makeup. So take good care of your products, and you know, most makeup products have a good shelf life, but when it comes to anything you're using around the eyes, that's a little bit of a different story. Now, to finish this off today, I'm going to use our new limited edition Vinyl Shine liquid lipstick in Brilliant Brown. I did not think I would like this color. I really didn't. I thought it would be too dark for me. I don't usually wear browns, but I really like it. I'll show you. I didn't do any other liner. You could layer this over another lipstick. It would look amazing over Downtown Brown. But again, I'm just doing kind of a light layer of it, and then I may even just go in and hit it in the middle with some gloss just to open that up. But what do you think? This is fall, y'all. And if you feel like you need to come in with a little bit of more peachy cheek color over that one, you can. I'm just gonna lay a little bit of powder on there just to give that a little bit more pop of color. And if you feel like you need to bronze with some powder over the top of the other that you did, y'all know the deal. Bronzer around the edge of your face, under your cheekbone, down along your jawline, down the sides of your nose, just to give your face some definition. But this is just a pretty natural, kind of go with anything out the door look that is fun for fall. So if you're interested in these colors or these techniques and want some tips, give me a shout out. I'll hook you up. And happy early fall, y'all.